We have no choice but to adapt to climate change. Even if we're successful from this point forward in cutting emissions, there's so much climate change baked in that we need to prepare for a warming world and the different effects that will have in different places, which means that adaptation will mean different things in different places. Could mean building reservoirs to support an area which will be hit increasingly by droughts, building flood defences, or taking measures to address extreme heat within cities, planting trees to reduce the effect of urban heat islands. This was recognised 10 years ago in the Paris Agreement, which said that we should have something called the Global Goal on Adaptation, the GGA. But 10 years on, there's still no definition of what that means. There's not even a measure that we can say we're up, we're down, we're sideways on this. And of course, that's because it's a hard thing to measure. If you're saying we want to keep global warming below a certain level, then you've got a number to go for. Same if you want to cut emissions by a certain amount. Now, huge amounts of complexity lie behind both, but ultimately it's easy to express. That's not the case. You can't say 3 units of adaptation. So here in Belém, there is now a renewed focus to say this is becoming so crucial, so urgent, that we need a clear definition, a clear way of measuring whether the world is on track to make the adaptation which regrettably is required. And it seems like this is one of the most important things which may come out of this COP. Particularly Latin American countries are extremely keen to see a clear framework for adaptation ahead. And of course what will follow will be the question of how do we pay for that adaptation. So again, finance will be a key element with that. It's said that some in the Brazilian government are so keen to ensure a strong position on adaptation that they're reluctant to support the roadmap for phasing out fossil fuels, which has been the call of over 80 countries here, because they don't want to draw any attention away. Certainly, at this late stage, the Brazilian presidency is really rolling their sleeves up to try and get things over the line. President Lula da Silva is here in person, meeting delegations one at a time, a really unusual measure for a head of state to take. And we will see within the next 24, 48, 72 hours what success that brings.